Louisiana Beer Reviews 1, Budweiser. I want to give praise to the people, the pioneers of video beer reviewing. People like Hoggy, Gary and Melissa, Mark, Chad, Andy, Bruce, all these people, others who I haven't mentioned. I could never compete against these people. They're people that I just look up to. I don't even have words how much I admire the videos they make. Here we are in Louisiana. I'm going to make an attempt to review beer, one of my favorite subjects. Budweiser has been around since 1876, of course. It's the great American lager, as they say, the king of beers. A lot of people don't agree with that assessment or with that tag. It is the #1 selling beer in the world, so they obviously are doing something right at Anheuser-Busch, or I should say InBev. Anheuser-Busch was a very aggressive company. They put a lot of people under that tried to compete with them, like Pabst, Falstaff, Schlitz. And in 2008, it looks like they fell to an even more aggressive company, InBev of Belgium. Budweiser has been made with the same recipe since 1876, which is water from the Mississippi River, incidentally, rice, best barley malt, hops, and yeast. I have some examples of some Budweiser beers, beer bottles. This is from the late 90s. Haven't changed that much in the last 50 years. This is the year 2000 Centennial bottle. We started to add some gold highlights. Very attractive bottle. This is the 2000s, the current Budweiser bottle. Very nice. One of the outstanding beer labels in the world, the most recognized beer label. This is a Texas version, which I picked up in Texas, I think in the late 90s. Can of Budweiser has lager lessons on the back. Really nice looking can with a born on date. And I figured if I'm going to drink this Budweiser and rate it, test it, I should use a Budweiser glass, which someone gave me. It's very nice. I believe this is from the 70s, probably 1975, 1976, when you saw these type of things. I don't know what year, but it looks good. Back in the 90s, I used to write to these beer companies. I started drinking beer in February of 1996. I started drinking and I haven't stopped. But I do it in moderation. I'm not out of control. But I used to write to these beer companies and they'd send me these real nice glossy literature. I got it from Stroh's, Coors, Miller, and Anheuser-Busch sent me this with a lot of information on the beers, the recipe, the nutritional information. Budweiser has 147 calories, 11.4 carbohydrates. Alcohol is 5%, which makes it moderate. Some of the beers on this 1996 chart are no longer made, like Michelob Classic Dark is no longer around. Bud Ice Light was discontinued in this year, 2010, as was Bud Dry. Bud Dry never caught on, although I thought it was all right. Well, Red Wolf, remember Red Wolf from 95? It was pretty good beer, but it just never caught on. I don't know what Faust is, I've never seen that. Ziegenbach's still around, although I've only seen Ziegenbach Amber. Never saw the Ziegenbach in Texas. And we've had some new things added to the Anheuser-Busch line, of course. We're going to try the Budweiser now. I got it in the fridge. A lot of people pick on Budweiser. I don't pick on Budweiser. It's not my favorite beer, but I respect it. How could you not respect a beer that's #1 in the world? All right. Well, I have it in a can, 16 ounce. Can or bottle with Budweiser or draft, it's all the same. You may not like it, but it's consistent. You drink Budweiser anywhere in the world, it's the same. Typical Budweiser big white head. You've seen it a million times. We've all seen it. You can smell the rice. Eat a lot of rice in Louisiana. You know how clear it is. So clear and clean. Carbonated, bubbly, straw color. Rice. Maybe some hops. It's not a pronounced aroma, really. I got a friend of mine that I drank with at Yale College in New Orleans. He only drinks Budweiser. He says, when you're drinking Budweiser, you know you're drinking Budweiser, and that is a fact. I mean, it just tastes like Budweiser. I've heard people complain about it, say it tastes like beer. Well, that's what it is. It's not coffee, it's not chocolate, it's beer. Want coffee, drink coffee. You can taste the rice. The barley does have that oiliness, a little hop back taste, but it's very mild. It's a round beer. It's a very round beer. It's so well balanced. I mean, you could drink Budweiser all day. Get a seafood platter at Middendorf's or at Landry's, or get a seafood platter at Don's, or boil some crabs or boil some crawfish, and you could drink Budweiser all day. I wouldn't drink it all day because I don't drink that much, but I sure do like it. I used to not have a taste for it, but I've developed a taste for it. I like this. Well, I like most beer, I'll tell you the truth. Les Bon Ton Roulé. Yeah, this is a classic. But you're not under any obligation to enjoy Budweiser. I like it. Of course, like they say, it's croissant, it's double fermented. The company also lets us know it's beechwood aged, which gives it the natural carbonation. And they told me they use beechwood because it has neutral taste and smell, has no taste and smell, which doesn't taint the beer taste. This is not run-of-the-mill. It's a step above run-of-the-mill. On Beer Advocate, I give it a B. Other people give it terrible grades. They don't like it. I know it's fashionable to hate Budweiser, but if you truly don't like it, you don't like it, obviously. I like it. Okay, I think they use high quality ingredients. I could brag on this beer for a long time. There's a lot of people that are super loyal to it, which is why they can charge so much for this beer. When I go to college I drink it. It's not my first pick when I'm buying beer at home. Okay, I'm gonna tell you that right now. But I have a lot of respect for it. I like it. Okay, I would recommend it. Of course, drink Budweiser. If you like beer, drink Budweiser. And come on down to New Orleans, all right?